Hello, my name is Lauren and welcome to the Theoretical YouTube channel, where today we're going to talk about something a little bit different than usual. We actually got a comment on a video a little while ago that really got me thinking about a subject that we hadn't seriously considered before when watching movies. What part of the reality of the story reflects the reality of our world? So here's how this all came about. We were challenged to make a video talking about the concepts behind movies like Inception and The Matrix about defining realities. So here's a warning. Spoilers ahead, you have been warned. Okay, here we go. Both of these films have themes of questioning truth and one's relationship with the perceived world around them. In The Matrix, Neo learns that his world is an illusion and that his awareness of its contrived nature allows him to manipulate the reality of his surroundings. Inception, however, starts in what we're led to believe is our reality and dives into levels of dreams, and the plot focuses on the importance of remembering how to return to truth. I say led to believe because while these movies are good for introducing this topic, that's not really what this video is about. Because thinking about the different levels of reality in source material focused on defining the levels of reality doesn't do the whole industry justice. In order to understand this idea fully, the real question becomes, how do we define reality? Most of the general public will agree that reality is the true course of events, unwarped by human perspective. And if you don't agree with that, we're getting there. But in a book or a movie, this idea doesn't quite make sense. One of my favorite authors, James Riley, talks about this issue in his book series Story Thieves, which is admittedly for middle schoolers. But anyway, Riley's novels depict the idea of a half-fictional girl who can jump into books and interact with the characters. She remains aware of her detachment from the story until, in the second book, her and her friends find out that they've been characters in the book in your hands the whole time. One of my favorite lines is, "We're not in the book right now, are we?" He looked up, directly at you, the reader, then turned back to Owen and shook his head. "No one can see you." Oh man, I love these books. But seriously, if you haven't checked these out, I really recommend them. Plus, the author might not actually exist. But that's a theory for another day. So what I'm getting at is that there are multiple levels of reality and storytelling that are even less obvious in other media. There's a term called diegesis, which refers to the plot of the movie and its characters. Anything non-diegesis refers to something outside the plot or the reality of the story. Think this is rare? I'm positive you've seen it. For instance, the grandfather in The Princess Bride, Nick's book in The Great Gatsby, the auction in The Phantom of the Opera, the musical numbers in both musicals like Chicago or Les Mis, the bench in Forrest Gump, the opening of the first Hobbit movie, the narration in pretty much everything you've ever seen, the list goes on and on. The reality of the story is the plot, but there's another layer of storytelling on top of the narrative that usually adds to the story as a whole. But is it reality? Is the soundtrack of a movie reality? Surely the dinosaurs can't hear John Williams' epic score, can they? Are the hallucinations in Force Awakens reality? Are prophecies reality? Are flashbacks reality? Are dreams reality? Are characters reality themselves?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
Because we all know that Johnny Depp plays Jack Sparrow, but what does that mean for us? We know the character a whole lot better than the actor, and so he's more real to us. But where do we draw the line between what we're told to believe and what we actually do? To go even deeper, what about the fourth wall breaks in Deadpool? Deadpool's clearly aware that he's in a movie, but that doesn't mean that he really exists. Really, this is Ryan Reynolds playing Wade Wilson playing Deadpool. Confused yet? So back to our first question, how do we define reality? According to philosopher and mathematician Rene Descartes, the only thing we can really prove is that because we can think, we must exist. He says that even if the world around us is false, or even if our bodies don't have substance, our minds are real, and therefore we are too. Plato had his own thoughts on what reality looks like, but if we tried to explain that to all of its full implications, we'd be here forever. In the end, it's up to you to decide what's real, because reality is always subject to your perspective. Reality is the culmination between experience and new events, and because we all have different experiences, we all see the world through different eyes. You choose what to believe, and I can't make you see it my way. You can choose to believe what I'm saying right now, because the truth is, I'm just a character on a YouTube channel that you chose to watch a video from today. I'm exactly like everyone else I just talked about, but does that make me real or not? It's up to you, and no one else, not even I, can tell you what's real. Reality is what you make it. It's up to you. Thanks for watching this video, and if you liked it, please punch that fancy subscribe button, and we'll see you later.
Is this all real?